Hi, welcome to JCon Gaming. I'm Adam. This will be the 16th session of the Mission of Good Dungeons & Dragons campaign for the 5th edition of the game. I have with me Nick, Austin, and Bob. And let's see, at the last session you were of course journeying through the Abyss. And I want you level up to level 7. Want to go over what you gained?
Yeah, I totally gained a ton of stuff, being 4 health and an extra spell.
Slot.
Yes, slot.
Didn't you also get...
Oh, I totally got a path of faith where if someone runs away from me, I can kind of follow them by hitting them.
If they don't disengage.
If they don't disengage. If they just walk around away from me, I can say almost no, then fall half my speed as they still walk away from me.
Nice. Awesome.
My level was a ability score improvement, which were allowed feats, so I took Inspiring Leader. And I also gained some HP. And a bigger thing is I gained a 4th level spell slot, which I still don't know any spells above 2nd, but I can still put my low spells into it.
Mm-hmm. And Bob?
Oh, I gained 13 health and a cunning action, which is, for me, pretty useless, because it's used for movement, which I'm already incredibly quick, being a barbarian and whatnots. Or disengaging, which I never bothered to do anyways.
Well, maybe now you can. You probably won't, but you could.
I could before. I always could have.
You could easier. Anyways, last time traveling through the Abyss.
We hadn't rested yet.
Last year.
Thank you.
Yeah, you would, so you went through a couple places. You went through...
Jungle was our last go through. And
Yeah,
then Evil Canopy, that also did darkness.
Yeah, we're in transition again.
Yes. Yeah, you went through...
Our flying brooms totally would have failed.
Thanatos, and then the Death Dells. But yeah, so you fought off, the last one was through the jungle, you went into darkness, traveling down the River Styx with Maeda, your little friend.
Yes, my loyal worshipper.
Mm-hmm.
He may call me the Forest Walker and worship the Forest Walker.
Forest Walker's going to drop a tree on you.
That's fine.
Whatever, they're in the lower planes. Literally, right now, Forest Walker has no domain and has no power over him. Literally, the Forest Walker is powerless here. You don't necessarily believe that, but...
But Cosmile...
You're in Anastasia's hometown.
She's rocking it.
Yeah.
Does she, on average, have the most control of planes? I would think the others would have to share, but she has all the lower ones?
Yeah, she has all the lower ones. Yes.
Ah.
She has the biggest domain. She also, therefore, has the least control over them as a total. Within those, there are many more other people that are leading things within the planes. There are the demon lords and the higher the devils and all the other creatures that have large control within her aim.
So she's a slumlord.
Yeah. But she has a larger area.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see.
Yeah, they're all ghettos. Look how many of them I have.
Sure, it's big enough, but look at the location.
But anyway, so you travel the White Gems. Things go dark as you went through the trees. And are you emerging from the darkness now? There's a silver strand floating through the air, strung between something above and below you cannot see.
Grab
a few
it.
more. No, it's further off. I mean, you fly off the boat. It's further off. Maybe no sound, no noise comes to your ear to give the idea that you're actually out of the emerging darkness.
What plane do you astral project into?
Huh? Astral projection? That's ethereal, right? Or, yeah, no, I think that'd be the astral plane.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, no, it's that first one, that obvious one.
The one in the name?
Another strand. You see, perhaps on the other side of the boat, you see another of these silver strands strung between things. And as the boat carries you further, you see more and more of these silky strands forming webs all around, with darkness below and above. You even realize that the river itself is flowing through what is almost a mesh of thick webbing that's strung up to the emptiness above, holding it in place.
Does Lilith have her own plane of hell?
Probably.
Of the abyss?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Is she around to govern it, or is this still an Anastasia's thing, just...
A little column A, a little column B.
What? Yeah. It would be, as I just sort of explained, there are the demon lords, technically Anastasia's above them, but how much control does she have when she has so many areas to
Okay. So there are sort of minor deities, or just really powerful beings that...
There would be the powerful beings, and they would only rule within their domain, which means that on the material plane they're not so much, although there are certainly cults and etc. that might try and bring them out.
Okay. So this is actually totally Lilith's divine...
Yes, this would be the demon one.
Oh, okay. It's like, giant spider webs in the underworld. I wonder if it's Lilith. Yeah, probably Lilith.
But yes, webs that stretch above and below, all around as you're flowing through and down in this, what is below you, a bottomless abyss, just no end. Looking over sort of the side of this, sort of almost what is like a little cupped-in area that the river flows through. And you travel on for quite some time.
Who wants to take a nap first and then try to fight off giant spiders, or giant spiders with people?
I'll take a nap.
Yeah, alarm spell, nap. Yeah.
Well, first watch.
You rest, and perhaps on your watch you might see the occasional large spider crawling through the area, but they awake, you rest, you have what seems to be at least a full day, at least, maybe a little longer before really much of anything out of the ordinary seems to happen. Just continuing through what seems like a very long time through this area.
But time's been messed up since we've hit these planes, so...
My preaching got way better. I developed a new method for preaching. Anyone who cares to listen to my fanatical ramblings gains 10 temp HP after rest.
I've got the ability...
Only you can go into hell and come out more zealous than others.
What are you talking about? I'm almost sure that's how most things work. If you go to hell, then come back, you get religious.
Fucking Dante over here.
I've improved myself to yell at people,
no,
don't turn your back on me, don't do it, get over here.
You'd be Dante, we'd be Virgil.
Who?
We're your guide to hell. Or would that be the Couture? He's our guide. We're all Dante, and he's Virgil.
he's taking you through. But
I was talking about the game, never read the poem.
Oh. Very different. It's not really a poem, it's like a book.
would it be?
But so is Homer.
It's like a short book.
It's like, so is the Odyssey, but it's still technically a poem.
I guess. It's like, it's in that half realm. Is it really a poem if it's an entire book worth a poem?
Yes.
Yeah.
What is it still a poem if it doesn't have atomic parameter or whatever it is?
Yes.
No, that's a story. There's nothing to tie that to poem. That's just a dude telling a story, not in rhyme.
Yeah, it's like, is Romeo and Juliet a poem?
No, it's a play.
It's a play.
I'm willing to accept that one slightly more.
I feel like these distinctions are...
That one literally is a play.
Yeah. Well, I'm learning...
It's in book form, but it shouldn't be.
Well, many plays are in book form. Many of them have. That's like how the actors would read their lines.
Yeah.
And they shouldn't be.
Yes.
Well, no, that's not how they're meant to be enjoyed. But they should be in book form for the actors to learn.
Yeah, it's a script.
Yeah.
But many.
See, I like when we sidetrack hard enough to grab you too, and bring you with us, and you not even notice.
That are important.
It reaches all of us. We're all learning. We're all playing. It's a good day for everyone.
A few more of those spiders seem almost to be noticing, and you've caught their attention. They're maybe following for a bit of a distance through the webs around.
You know what I know about web?
What?
It's flammable.
Okay.
Yes, it is, incredibly.
Yes, but we're also floating on water that's held in by a web. I'm
Lead.
almost I'm almost sure either A, it won't burn, or if we burn it, we drop the bottom out of the water into an endless, for lack of a better word, abyss.
Oh, it's just to go to another layer,
So now this
right?
abyss within the abyss.
Yeah.
That's just another layer, right?
I think the layers only connect on the river.
It's a parfait.
Technically, there's some staircases that will connect them to other places.
Why haven't we gone in?
Because that's so much more chaotic. You don't know where you're going to end up. This will eventually bring you there in a linear path of, well, now we're in the abyss, we can stay in the abyss. The staircases don't give you that luxury.
Staircases lead to other hells.
Other planes, other worlds.
Boeing 747.
But,
Dropping ghosts into a volcano.
you notice, as some of the spiders are getting a bit nearer, one of them's not all spider.
Kill it.
So really, you're gonna pick a fight with a Drider just because?
What? Dritz did it. It was fine.
Drizzle's like level 15, man.
Oh, true. I don't kill it.
Now, what if it's aiming to kill you?
Oh, I kill the shit out of it.
Like, don't compare yourself to Drizzle.
It's probably about 35, 40 feet away at this point. Would you like to make an opening attack?
Also, Drizzle's loaded with magical gear.
That's true. We don't get anything magical.
As we sit there shimmering in the darkness with all of our magical loot. I know, man.
In my low magic world.
Look, magical gear just non-existent, right? I know, right?
Can barely find any of it.
To be fair, one usually says magical loot is their magical weapons and magical armor. We have a magical
have a
weapon
severe lack of
and
that.
a magical armor.
That's true. We are lacking the core magical gear.
Yeah, I give you fun stuff.
Yeah, you love wondrous items.
They are amazing. Yeah, do you want to make an opening attack?
I love
Is it going to attack us?
You
Angry
think it-
eyebrows?
You do not know for sure, but you
Do I
know that
perceive its intentions?
you believe that it is closing in on you. It could just be curious. It could just be something. It is definitely watching you. It is definitely following you along with an array of other large spiders. So
Over 20.
hit.
Take a dart!
Take a dart to the face.
That's not your dart.
No, it's not.
It's like, that's not your dart.
According to the dice, I threw a rapier. 7 damage. This is really costing me a lot of darts.
As they just plink off stuff and fall into endless places.
It's like, I can't get that back.
As combat has now begun, people other than Bob may roll initiative.
I go first, because screw spiders.
Yeah, you're not even rolling. You opened it, and rather than dealing with surprise rounds and all that stuff, I'm just putting you as top of the initiative.
That's
16.
fine. I feel like the spider's not surprised. It's a spider.
6.
It's creepy looking.
Oh, wait. I forgot about it. It's the dawn of a new day.
Not a bad point.
Yeah, not a bad point.
Yeah, except he's going to throw the 6 at me. Look at you guys! You did!
Oh, yeah. Just watch. Eventually, one of these spiders is going to grapple you, and it's going to be dex save or be paralyzed. 6. Oh, yeah.
Damn your vision.
Just saying, I'm going to laugh.
I saw this. I didn't tell you about it, but I saw it.
Saw it coming. Didn't want to warn you. Way too funny.
I just look over there, you're eating food, just watching.
It's like, where did you get popcorn? I'm prepared to smell create food and water.
I saw the need for it.
I foresaw I would need this.
But so
Is
you
the box
throw.
supposed to be there?
Yes.
Oh, I was like,
It's
red dot's-
actually
red
that one's
dot's
not recording
there.
right now.
Oh, I was like, red dot's not there.
Recording now, box goes away. That's for centering the shot before you start recording. But yes, so you get a dart sort of lodged into the Drider, and from the side behind you,
All those other Driders beat the crap out of you.
Drivers tend to have bows.
That's rude.
That's just how things work, man.
I get angry then.
Would you like to get angry?
Yeah.
You may do that as well.
I totally want to get angry.
Yeah. It's like I'm starting a fight right now. I feel that's the best thing to do, right?
I'm upset because they're following me.
But there seems to be a few of the
Yeah, no, that's not
giant other spiders that are there that.
Hey, if they're normal giant spiders, they're only like CR1. Wolf spiders, less. Now, if we hit phase spiders, we're all doomed.
You would also notice those. Those are bright color.
Those are glowing white and shimmery in between realities.
Teleporting through puzzle objects. Yeah.
Yeah.
You notice. You notice these things.
But yes, these medium-sized spiders generally are going down onto the boat itself as they're...
medium size. Probably wolves.
Yep.
Hey, everyone, wake up.
Well, no, this was middle of day.
Yeah, you're all awake at this point. You've all finished
middle
your
of
rest.
the dark web time.
Yes, middle of dark web.
Well, you have all you are all past your long rest. Was the point? You did have the new day as far as you were rested. Does
No.
critical miss hit?
They didn't roll 17.
No, that was a 3. This one's actually for you though, but
Natural 20.
does a 9 hit?
No.
Good.
Well, wonderful opening start for the spiders.
The spiders all
Next
just
turn.
sort of fall to the ground. Aw, you poor little bastards. You're squishy. I'm gonna squish you a spider.
Power attack?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and power attack the spider.
Okay. I'm guessing the one that tried to bite you.
Natural 20.
Yeah, that... I don't know much about these spiders, but I'm gonna say that one's probably just dead.
Yes. Yes. yes, it is.
Yeah.
Can you deal less damage than 11?
Not with a power attack.
No, not with that tin tacked onto the front.
They did stack.
Anyways, cleave.
Much lower.
5.
5 total?
Mm-hmm.
And you miss.
I should have probably not power attacked again, but whatever.
Second attack.
14 plus all those other numbers I decided to actually use.
Which puts it at least
Plus
19.
like
No,
6 or
20.
7.
Okay, yeah.
Because it's -5, you get +1 is +6.
Well, I didn't do the -5.
Yeah, I know, but ordinarily it's -5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And you get +1, so it's +6.
That's
So
it.
Oh, okay.
So it's 20.
Yes, it.
8 plus 3 or 4? 4. 12.
That one looks pretty beat up. Maybe missing at least a leg or something. Or
It's like, not just dead.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that was more than the last one. That should be fine. No, he's still alive.
at the end of your turn.
Yes. I don't think you get your third attack.
Not yet.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't, but I just wanted to check that the absolute wording on that feat, which are after items.
What?
Yes.
Yeah, so they're... Oh, yeah. Okay. Never mind. I didn't drop it to 0 anyways. I was wondering if because I got a 20, but that reads... Where you sort of
Anyways, it's the end of your turn. Carry on.
Yes.
Because it's the Drider's turn, and the Drider doesn't like that you heard it.
That's okay. I don't like that it's a bug.
That's also not true.
It's a bug.
That's a bug.
Does... It's actually a
Anything
monstrosity.
Anything that's gross and grody is a bug.
Does 22 hit?
It does.
Okay, as it's shooting from its longbow. Let's see.
Close.
You know, it's going to come a time where it's just going to be us versus something else over a chasm, and we're all going to die because we will run out of darts and javelins before they do.
8 piercing,
Chill
1
touch.
poison, so
Pew,
9
pew,
total
pew,
on
pew.
that.
I have a cantrip.
4 damage.
It would actually be 5.
We found out it was round down.
Even, does it have a minimum of 1?
Oh. Okay.
But it's all in one attack. I don't think
No,
it
it's
crits.
actually 2 different sources of damage. 1 damage from the arrow and 1 from the poison.
I wonder if I'm actually Susceptible to poison.
It's not doing the sass effect, but you're raging. You do have resistance to poison. It's not psychic.
Whatever.
But yeah, I don't know. Is there a minimum one on that, or can it round down if it's 1 damage? Does it round down to nothing?
I don't know.
I believe
the
it's
book.
Give them the book and you can check. But otherwise, yeah, 4 or 5 either way. Carrying on, it shoots again, and that one misses quite a bit. And the other two, like it's like dead on, and then it goes like that.
Just like, I think I proved my
2,
point.
1.
I feel like I proved my point.
Other spiders drop off in the distance.
I totally
No, it was the next boat behind you.
It's like, this is my kill. Nobody else can interfere. You guys back off.
Probably won't be there. It'll probably be back wherever resistance
turns.
is.
5 turns.
Yep.
Let's see. 2 spiders, 1 drider, right? That's my count? Is that correct?
There are, let's see, 3 spiders and 1 drider.
Oh,
Didn't one of those spiders splat? Though?
One of the ones in the boat, yeah. There's only 2 that are in the boat.
and there's still 1 more?
Yes.
Oh, where is it?
It's coming.
No, it's up in the air.
Yeah, it's bigger.
It's the actual giant spider.
Where's the drider?
It's probably 40, 50 feet off.
Like, is it like
Up in
sideways,
some web,
upside down?
up some web, up to your right.
That does say horizontal, right?
What?
Grease?
No,
Oh.
I can grease a wall.
Grease a web. Watch it fall off into the abyss.
It'll fall off into the water with a sploosh.
It'll fall off
Well,
under
even-
another bit of web that it's fine to grab onto.
Grease that too.
Yes, you could turn by turn, make it go further down, and eventually you'll have to use its turn to get up to another section of webbing.
If it makes its deck save.
I wouldn't need to.
Because it
It
ended
would.
the turn.
It can easily fall off that web onto the lower.
Go down to go back up.
Yeah.
Okay.
And those little spiders, right? Yeah. I'm gonna use. That's a second level spell. Second level spell.
Gonna magic sword it up.
I'm gonna make a magic sword. Spiritual weapon. There's a spider next to me.
Yes, more or less. There are 2 in the boat, so yes.
2 in the boat. I'm gonna attack one of those spiders with my
One that's already been injured, or the
mace. Yes.
Okay.
I will attack the one that's already injured. Steal some credit.
Yeah, you steal some credit.
Yeah, that's a 13, was it?
That was an 18 plus whatever you get.
So yeah, 21.
Hit.
22. I'm gonna do a D6 plus 4. So I do 10 damage.
Where'd you get
And it
plus
dies.
4
Where do I
from?
get plus 4 from?
Doesn't matter. The dice alone kills it.
Yeah, that's wrong. That's probably the weapon for the spiritual weapon. There's a plus 1. 7 damage.
Dice.
And there's another one, right? Mm-hmm. I'm going to attack it with my magic sword.
Okay.
My magic summoned, created sword of magic. Yeah, because when I cast it, it attacks, and then I'll make bonus actions afterwards. It's my wisdom, so an extra, so plus 5. 16.
Hit.
And the sword is a D8 plus my casting one, so 2. 3. So 5. 5 damage.
Alright.
Yeah.
And that's it for you, correct?
Yep. Haha.
Where's the math breakdown in this book? Somewhere in the beginning.
Yeah.
It's like, it feels like it'll be on these pages of dice
For what?
for how math actually works and how you
Okay.
calculate stuff.
I don't know if resistance. I think those are in the combat section, but just the middle of the book. But anyways,
Even if the fraction is 1/2 or greater. Okay, that doesn't help me because it doesn't tell me. It says always round down.
Does it say always round down followed by even if it's 1/2?
Or greater, yeah.
Must find the rules.
The resistance thing just says half. It doesn't say minimum.
round down. Sure, nothing. It becomes nothing.
Alright.
And it's like, if it's round down, then it's round down on everything, even if it's half round down.
Yeah, unless it's for a certain situation, which for some reason I didn't realize it was resistance. I just felt like it was something from
Yep.
rage. But yeah,
Well,
Well,
it is.
yeah,
It's
you get-
resistance.
but it's resistance. So in other words, it uses a generic roll rather than a specific roll.
Yeah. Because why? When we already have one that fills that slot.
If they wanted it to be different.
Yeah.
Anyways, 12 doesn't hit you.
Whom?
Me.
Anyone.
No, anyone. 18's our lowest?
19.
Yeah, so 18's our lowest.
Yep.
In full plate.
But anyways, the spider above shot down a large chunk of web that sort of hits the side of the boat and droops into the water below.
So just webbed it, then dropped the web and didn't hold on to it?
It was trying to grab you, probably.
Yeah.
Ah. I remember you being so angry at that web shot. Let's take away something's turns.
Is Spider Dude still in range?
What is your range?
40. It's like 20/60 or something like that, or 30.
It is still within the 60.
Alright.
Just a bit.
So
Is that above?
18 or
Thank you.
9. So 9. 16?
16 misses.
No, wait, 17.
Misses.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I don't know what to do now.
Technically,
Missed.
it hits its armor, but it has natural armor.
Close off.
You essentially hit the
You hit its carapace.
Did you do you use your second attack?
Natural 20 or a natural 5.
Unfortunately, we're going to go with the 5, and we carry on to the giant wolf spider in the boat. Who
It's suddenly all alone.
I'm all out alone. I'm so lost without you. I knew you were right for leaving me for so long.
17 misses. It tries to bite you.
Shield!
Though. It bites your shield.
Oh, bite the crap out of that shield. It's made of metal.
It doesn't taste very good, Nick.
It sounds like you
that
were
giant spider's still the fuck up there, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a spider up there, spider down here, spider
I mean, that one's only like 20 feet above you.
Great bonfire.
Anyways, let's smash small spider, not power attack. Yeah. Hit.
Yay. It's a 6.
Nope.
Yep.
Oh. 7, so 13 damage.
And it does.
Yeah.
Cleave, 20 feet up.
No, it has Javelin's second attack.
Okay.
No, that specifies melee. Javelin's just a d6, right?
Mm-hmm.
With the thrower. Plus strength.
So 9.
9 to hit?
No, I got 16 plus 6. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, no,
20.
Realize. You hit, but you didn't hit by a great margin there, so
Okay.
with the wait, are you going for the giant spider or the drider?
giant spider.
Oh, you hit plenty.
Yeah. It's like, no, I knew I hit it.
Okay, yeah. So 9 damage?
Yeah, 9 damage to the giant spider.
Okay.
Now, the drider's obviously Bob's problem.
Nope, not anymore. I'm out of range.
As we keep sailing, we're
It's
just
stood
moving.
still.
Yeah,
We
we're
left.
moving. It's gonna have to run to catch up with the sun as web.
You have no idea what its range is.
Or it's just gonna sit back.
Before it gets disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it's just
600 with disadvantage.
it's just gonna sit back there. Boom.
Target practice.
It's like, fuck
Although,
you,
to be fair,
we'll
it's
survive.
You're never gonna get hit with this if it has disadvantage.
Yeah, when you use extra attack, you cannot make different attacks.
I can't throw.
Well, you could melee and melee, or range and range.
Oh, okay.
But it's part of the attack action, so you declare the attack, and then you're allowed to make 2 of those.
Oh, okay. So, no damage to the spider. And I will not take away my javelin.
That's good, 'cause you don't have that many.
I have like 3 left.
You
3
need
or
to
4.
tie ropes to those javelins.
Holy
Well,
fuck.
you have some webbing that you could access here.
No, I spent my bonus attack, flung the other spider off the boat.
18 misses. 18 misses.
What's it doing?
17 misses.
Shooting me.
It's shooting arrows.
I'm collecting
Does it get
arrows.
3 attacks?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm collecting arrows is what's happening here.
Are you reaching into the river to grab them?
What do you mean? They're hitting my shield.
Are you saying I'm missing you by 2?
Sure.
No, they're missing you.
I can claim whatever I want.
You are not a monk. You do not get to steal his arrows.
That was fun. I like doing that. That always made me happy.
Austin?
I would have only gotten to steal the one.
We're away from the spiders, yeah?
There's one about 20 feet above you, and then there's one that's about 45 feet back.
The giant spiders evidently keeping pace with us.
Well, I'm gonna chill touch the Drider. I got 120 foot range. With my cantrip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Which is still a D8. Thank you.
I want you to sit with that for a while.
And a whiff. A mighty whiff, unless his AC is like 8.
It's not.
Alright, the one's 20 feet away. My magic sword floats up and attacks it.
Alright.
9 plus your casting stat.
14.
14 hits.
And it does a D8 plus 2. 10
10
damage. From magic sword.
And it crawls back down towards you.
Back down.
It crawls down.
Its wave was up above us.
Yeah, it was above you, shooting down webs. It did not recharge, so it's coming down for the bite.
Oh, okay. Because you said crawls back down. Because
Sure.
it was here before.
Oh, yeah.
Want to turn it off?
Yeah.
I mean, PHP.
But it crawls down towards Nick, who is not hit on a 10.
Ish.
And so it would be Bob's turn.
Stab. Is it flanked?
Well, is there,
There are
another
more,
person
yeah,
who can fight?
not flanked, but yes, there are. You get your sneak hits.
It's
There are
way
enough people
easier to
close enough.
sneak attack than to null vision.
Yeah.
You don't even need flanking.
Flanking are optional rules for gridded combat. They really are.
Theater of the mind.
Okay.
Yeah, we're theater.
Okay.
How much damage do you do? Probably kill it. Well, no, it's you, maybe not.
Oh!
Well, I'm used to
12 damage.
Sick burn. Sick burn.
Not dead. Looking hurt.
Hey, that's only 2 more damage than my sword.
Yeah, I rolled 3s.
My sword's just a +2.
Yeah, mine.
Okay, so that only lasts. So it is a as an action. Fuck
Those
that.
are all dead, so Nick.
Now look, there's a spider that's gonna die.
Unless you miss.
Yeah, unless I miss. Not power attack.
Wait, I get another attack.
You could have said something.
Yeah.
We were cursing at each other.
Hey, I would like to point out I wasn't cursing at anybody.
As a group, we're cursing at each other.
I watch my language.
Watch it,
Your
watch it
teeth
fly
are
right out of
blind.
your mouth. Just watch it fly right out of the mouth. Watch it. Wave as it leaves.
21. Hits.
Hey. No, it misses this time.
8 damage.
It dies.
Like I say, you need to give more. Of
You're like, I'm like, no, mine.
Just give more of your enemies a 1-a-day shield spell. Miss. Your AC suddenly went up by 5.
Nick? Just the Drider.
I don't want to buy a bow.
Well, it's good. You're not near a shop.
Nor will you before the end of the thing.
Yeah.
Though you could totally kill the strider and steal his bow. If, we went back there and got his bow.
What do you mean? I can fly.
Yeah, you can fly.
Oh, true.
You have brooms. You can fly off the boat, take the combat to him, and fly back to the boat.
No, he could just shoot at us for the next hour.
He just...
You're right.
Eventually, I'm going to pull up the average rules as far as number of attacks to just say, and I hit. I have those.
That's cheating.
What is?
The idea being with monsters with larger numbers of attacks and very small chance of hit, just the rules for, and this is how often it's going to hit, so just hit every this many attacks.
Ah.
I'll be back.
You hop on your broom and
Yep. So.
you pull out your broom, use magic item, you're flying.
Okay. See,
Which leaves it to him, and does he notice that change, or does he continue against the other guy? He notices the change.
Continue shooting at Bob anyway.
I guess even command words. still
Although I did
use-
just waste the natural 20 that could have been attacking me. But he totally noticed that you're coming after him.
Maybe. Could be running away. He doesn't know.
No, with natural 20, he knows. 22.
No, that-
Also would have hit you. 6 piercing and 1 poison damage.
Sweet. So 6 damage.
Hey, I don't...
You're immune to...
Not immune. I have resistance
Resistance, okay.
against poison because of my breastplate.
Oh yeah. Hey, that became useful.
Yeah.
It's been useful this whole time. He's used it as armor.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
yeah,
it.
the special feature of it was useful. I was awesome. Oh wait, what am I talking about?
More shots.
That one hits you because that's higher, and that one misses. So also another 6 and another 6 piercing and 6 poison.
So
That's
9.
9. Now Austin.
I'm
Best
going
of luck.
to Ghostly Hand.
That's an 8.
Which is a plus 5, so a 13.
Against
It's AC.
miss.
What, were you going to push it? Steal its
I
bow?
was going to deal a D8 of necro damage.
Oh, I didn't know Ghostly Hand did that.
Yeah, I have Chill Touch. I haven't used it in a while.
Your turn.
How far away is the driver?
50 feet.
My sword is now 20 feet closer.
He's coming for you.
Slowly migrating towards
Hop
the
on my
driver.
broom
Mm-hmm.
and fly towards it.
They're gonna fly away.
Well, pull the broom, get
Pull
on.
broom, get on broom. Activate broom.
Clever action. Dash.
Cunning action dash.
Yeah.
And remember, I'm faster than him, because he
Well,
actually
I'm
weighs
not-
too much.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, no, you're not. Yeah, no, he totally has 50
Which probably puts
versus...
you actually right up in
Right
his
up
face.
next to him.
Hi.
He's slightly more dangerous now.
But the thing is, before he acts, Nick.
Just, hi!
As he promptly turns into gore.
Moves my 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Am I up to him?
No.
50 feet
But
away.
another 30 feet would be.
50
Can I
feet
double move with the thing?
Why not?
away. Well, I would imagine. It has a flying speed of 50 feet. Can an object dash?
In this particular situation, yes. Not necessarily in the future.
In that case, I'll throw a javelin so we don't mess up the future.
And the future will handle itself.
I'm guessing over like 22 hits, right?
Yes.
Then 9 damage from a javelin.
Choke. I wonder how the Kotoa feels now that, Bluebeard suddenly bailed.
Is charging that has been attacking, and really he doesn't know. His head's underneath that
Ah,
front
yeah.
part of the bow.
No,
He's cowering until he's told it's safe.
Just get over there. Your god has abandoned you. Convert.
To which case it tries to worship you, because clearly the Allfather doesn't exist. Where is he?
Well, I am the existence of the Allfather in this plane.
So he would
he's
worship
not completely
you.
wrong. He's not completely wrong.
He's wronger than he ought to be, though.
There's like, you
It's less
worship...
wrong than worshipping Bluebeard.
Yes.
Increments, man.
It's like, fine, but these are my tenets, and just give him the tenets of worshipping the Allfather.
Exactly.
So, sword.
But I was just about to try.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yes, it would be falling, and it would probably be in some
Tangled web.
tangled up somewhere.
Oh,
some
what a tangled web
arbitrary
can be.
distance
Did you
below.
remember you had 10 temporary HP?
I did not.
Just saying, you had 10 temporary HP.
Okay, then I have 10 more health than I currently have.
He swings his sword.
It comes
He
back
swings
on
again,
a-
and this
only
one
on a long
slices right at you. Right into you. The first one was just a practice. I promise. But the second one, cleaving right into you for
2 damage.
Half that amount of damage.
Now the purple sword, you're dead.
Oh god.
You're gone.
13 slashing damage.
Dang.
It was a critical. And then he tries to bite you. 21.
He rolled a 16.
15.
That doesn't go with the joke, though.
But it's what I roll.
Would you stop shitting on my joke?
I'm sorry.
I'll accept it. This time.
I'll try better next time.
My temporary health is gone.
Temporary.
Yeah.
Don't listen to my speeches.
Oh, I thought your speeches gave him 25 health.
No, he hasn't cast that other
Oh,
one.
okay. Well, I'm down 10.
It's like, you don't listen to my fancy speeches.
Yep.
And after the Drider exhausted.
Huh?
You and your boat.
So
Ice laser.
Yeah, it's going to be...
Necrotic laser.
Yeah.
No.
Same thing as I rolled last time.
Didn't hit last time, doesn't hit this time, Bob.
What about
Wait,
sword?
the sword was 20 feet up, and now it's 20 feet closer. Can it reach the Drider in 20 feet? Is it already went 20 feet up to reach that other spider?
It's easier if I say yes.
Yeah.
See,
How far away from you can it be total?
That's a good question. How far can it go away from me? Probably 60 feet. That'd be my guess.
see, and this is why I like grids. No, this one would be all sorts of messed up because of the
It's 3D space,
Yeah.
yeah.
No limit. My casting range is 60 feet.
I can make it appear 60 feet away and then just send it off that direction, attacking everything.
Presumably, it has to be within sight for me to command it.
Yeah, whatever. Carry on.
It attacks at a +5.
Miss.
So, yeah.
So,
Well-
no.
Bob.
Would the sword count as being within 5 feet for a sneak attack?
No, but I will be next turn.
I think it would. It's threatened by it.
No, he's not an ally.
Yeah, true.
I don't think... No, it would. Because it's not based on being an ally to you, it's based on being an enemy to it. And
I
it
thought it
is
was
causing it
creature.
harm.
Well, it can't attack me,
17?
and that makes a difference.
17.
Miss.
Less than that.
Nick.
Hi! God hates you.
Jesus loves Nick!
Fortunately, this isn't Jesus.
Well, first, that guy, God really hates. He's my foe.
Probably good. Throw plenty of stuff into this.
So,
This is the
General
least effective
divinity.
I've ever been in
Yeah, if you
combat.
wanted to get advantage against the target until it's dead.
so 3, or more importantly, a 13. Plus 6, 19.
19 hits.
Okay. It's getting some smite,
Okay.
so level 2 smite. But first, damage.
3d8s.
So, that's 7. 12. 17. Plus
32. 17, no.
23.
23.
there you go, 23.
23.
Plus 4, so
26.
27.
23. I keep thinking it's 22.
Mhm.
Oh, not this hard.
yeah, not just, we are grown men.
Is it 23 plus 4?
Yes.
Okay. Because currently it's based on a number ending in 6. So
Yeah.
it's like it's easier this way anyways. He's taking a total of 43 damage so far.
Okay.
Still seems more or less fine.
Hit it again.
A natural 1 or a 19.
I'm gonna suggest you go with the second one.
yeah.
Get hit.
Yeah. Some more magic. Has some more magic. Keep of God's wrath. 4, 6, 10. 2. Wait. Look.
It's 3d8.
Well, no. I'm wondering if my magic two-handedness will count
No,
that.
I'm pretty sure it's just weapon damage.
Well, that's what I'm checking. These are important things to know.
It functions like a Monday broom. You can sweep with it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's funny that it tells me that. It's like, I already knew that I could sweep with it. It's a broom.
Well, ultimately, if you look at, for example, the flying brooms in Harry Potter, you could not sweep with most of those. Those are non-functional brooms.
They are not built that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is going to be so much work trying to get dust off the floor.
DM, when you roll a 1 or 2 on a damage die from an attack with your melee weapon...
You know what? Well, reroll it.
Okay.
Get to reroll his smite damage, too.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a melee attack.
6 plus... No, it's 10 earlier, so 16.
So what would it count for, like, sneak attack?
24.
Yes.
24.
32.
32. 36.
36. It's starting to look a little bit hurt. Mildly so. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
And after Nick is the Drider, who, being beside both of you, for some reason, changes targets.
No, just inhale giant flashes of holy radiant light. Kaboom! Kaboom! Giant beacons.
The 23 hits you. The 20 also hits you? Yeah.
18.
So it's... First one, blinded by that radiant light, misses, but the second slash of its sword hits, and then it bites into you, so... let's see.
That's pretty beefy.
Yeah.
Hey, see me getting an 18 and I'm going to power attack his face.
It says it was already injured.
Oh. He said mildly injured.
It hurt severe.
Do you care about... let's see. The
I
bite...
need to know about the poison. That's
Okay. That was 5 poison from... and 3 piercing from the bite.
Okay, so 3 and 2, so 5.
Okay. And then on the attack with the sword, that is going to be 6 slashing. And then it would be Austin's turn.
That's what you get for pulling aggro.
It wasn't that actually painful.
Yeah, there's not much I can do at this range.
Oh, what, you mean him attacking you?
Yeah.
No.
No. It was, like, for me, there's still some, crit damage and an extra D10 I left off the table because hitting him's hard. Even with the, advantage against him. That's just to make sure I actually hit. I could not do that with a +1.
That's touch range, and they're all, 50 feet away, right?
60, 65?
Yeah, more.
You are continuing to drift down the river.
My touch spells are very not helpful right now.
At the very least, I will point out, you are lightly bouncing maybe to one side of this cradle of webs or the other. Doesn't seem to be causing any damage, but it's a narrow enough channel that it's...
They're flying, but the drive itself's up on like a platform of web, right?
It's spun between various webs that are attached in different areas.
So not easy to walk across? Not easy for it to travel along?
Like for someone other than a spider?
Yeah.
No.
He's talking like a ferret, for
Like a
example.
ferret. Like a ferret, for example.
You have no confidence that your ferret wouldn't just end up grabbing a web that gets it caught.
Oh.
Can't
And
it just
it's
grab
not-
onto one of us?
I can only put it 30 feet out.
Oh, yeah.
He can't bamf it to us. Though, you can take your broom, throw it, and have it fly 30 feet, put the ferret on it, and have the broom continue to fly to us.
Have the ferret control the broom.
The broom, no, the
You
broom
can
is...
give the broom a destination, right?
Yeah, I can give it a command word.
Command, go to them, have it go 30 feet out, bamf
That'd be
the...
my entire action.
What else?
what
are
hand
other
did you
useful-
get over here?
Yeah, you're not doing anything else useful.
I can use chill touch.
Yeah,
You're not
you
doing
can
anything
cast
else
it.
useful.
You can technically cast it.
Pew pew.
You've been casting a lot of things.
That's super helpful.
Yes.
yeah.
Ferret just comes up, shocking grasps.
This is the Drider wearing metal armor.
No.
Oh, so that would be what happens.
We fought, what, one thing this entire campaign that's worn metal armor?
And I killed it.
If only. I've never been in a position to use Shocking Grasp anyway. I like the spell, whatever, it's cool.
It is. It's totally effective against humanoids.
Yeah, and you're too good of a person to be fighting that many of those.
But it's super cool anyway. Yeah, we'll go ahead and see. Can the ferret ride a broom?
It can hold on to the broom if the broom is flying somewhere on its own.
Yeah, well, we're going to do that.
So you send your ferret over.
Yes.
And you know what? It gets to go the full 60 feet because ferret's not
50
weighing that. It's only 50?
Yep.
Yeah, 50 feet. The ferret doesn't weigh that much.
Nope.
And after you is Bob.
Hey, I got a bonus action.
Your sword?
Attack with sword.
Quit forgetting those things.
It's a +5, 15. That's a 10, right?
Yes.
Miss. Bob.
Damn. I'm terrible at this.
18.
Miss.
Less.
Also miss. Nick.
You had advantage.
I did.
For what?
Oh, no. If you hit, you had sneak attack. Never mind. Yeah. You have to hit first, though. Non-power attack swing. 18 or a...
Nope, I couldn't do both of those. They both. I'm guessing use magic items in action. Is it?
Yeah.
Use magic items in action.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. No. Those are both actions. Bringing the familiar out is two.
24.
So.
24 is a hit, right?
Yes. So pretty much you have your familiar out ready to...
And then it'll send it over there.
Okay.
Then it's an action to send the broom over there. Yeah, I thought so. I was like, it's useful having the familiar in the A space, but it's not always the best plan.
28 damage.
Okay.
Oh, crap. My first attack was a 19. I forgot my +1 for my sword. Alas.
That would have hit.
Yeah, I know.
+1 from sword.
You and all your many, many dice. Dice! Rolling all the dice!
So 7. $17
damage?
Mm-hmm. My flashes are starting to get a little dimmer.
Okay.
I've burned through all my second level spells and started hitting through my first level spells.
Let's see. After you is it. It looks pretty injured.
I would hope so. I've dropped over
Are
100
either of
damage.
you giving it the feeling that it could leave and you'll let it go? Are you giving that air about this situation?
Are you
No.
practically practicing the art of war? No.
Then if it's not getting the feeling that it's being allowed to leave, it will attack again. The crit miss is not a great start to its attack, but we're going to see if we can come back from that.
That's what it gets for hesitating.
It's cowardice.
That's the hesitation speaking.
17 misses. 20 something.
Something will hit.
Unless it's Bob, in which case it needs to be 22.
Yeah, I don't have enough armor. That's the problem with this.
5 slashing damage.
Now 22 is about the cat.
And it looks, it's out of breath. It's beaten up. Before you start your turn, I would like for you to make a perception check.
I'm great at those.
You're not bad.
Yeah, 17.
17.
Now, hopefully you won't kill.
17 notices that as the boat drifts further from them, it's drifting in this direction here, and there seem to be a few other humanoids on what is less of a webbing and more of an actual platform. Some 25 feet off to you forward from the boat. Drow.
I don't think I have a way to stop the boat.
You could grab the web edge and just, hold it against the current.
I bet an elephant would stop the boat.
Well, in this case, the elephant will wind up in the water, and I'm pretty sure an elephant will forget.
So will the Austin, because he will also be in the water.
So will the Kota.
Yeah.
Alright, whatever. Drow are notorious for their hospitality.
Greetings from the All-Father!
Greetings!
So,
You may have noticed all the dead spider corpses around. My bad.
It's just some spider goo.
So, I will ask you, I'll try to communicate. Well, I want to see if I can talk to it. Now that it's in a position, we're in a good position for negotiation now. And we can, negotiate peace.
So we don't have
From a point of
an
power.
arrow in
We don't have an anchor. Do I have a way to stop the boat?
You could use the pole.
Yeah, let's see. You could try...
Pole, you have a cloak of many things you could try to slip on and...
Would a wooden ladder help?
Actually, probably. I bet the wooden ladder would be long enough to stretch the entire span of the river.
It's 24 feet. That would require a lot of putting things on, though.
I'd say you can make a... dexterity? Yeah, dexterity check.
To stop the boat?
Mm-hmm.
As you grab the edge and hold on, or...
As he essentially grabs the steering mechanism and just steers it into the side. And just lets friction do the work.
Well, I guess I'd need an action to command the broom.
No,
If you speak the command word, name the location, and I'm familiar with that place.
yeah.
But I think that's still an action.
Use magic item.
Still an action.
Yep.
No, he
Even
gave
if-
the command before, or...
No, you got the ferret for.
Oh, okay.
Have the ferret steer the boat.
I don't think the ferret can.
No, I'm going to say you go ahead and steer the boat. We
I think
can
if he
probably
was there, he
survive
could
with
convince
that.
the Kuotoa to do it.
Yeah, can I tell the Kuotoa to do it?
Do you have any reason to think that it will do it for you?
I
You don't.
I have a persuasion check, and I can say he said.
We do speak languages he does not.
You can try, but
Will it take an
technically that
action?
would be a deception. But
Well, would that take an action?
yes.
It would? Let's see. You guys are dealing with the drider? Yeah, I'm just going to try and make a dex check to stop the boat.
Okay.
Probably for best.
Maybe you should roll an 18.
Yeah, I'm fine.
And speeding up the boat. Oh, okay.
This is also fine.
What, you turn on the motor? What the hell?
Well, it was already on that side. He just... Oh, we're back to the middle with the clear path.
No, he thought you turned the thing the direction you want to go versus the other way. So he just turned back into lane.
Your sword...
Yeah, sword's going to attack. I got a +5.
Yeah.
8.
No.
Using
And after you is a couple of drow with crossbows that are shooting at you on your boat there.
That's a bad plan. How many drow?
2.
Just 2? And they both got crossbows?
Just 2 that you see at this point. 14 misses.
It's going to be bad.
22 hits.
No, it doesn't. My AC's 24.
No. You and your confident math. His AC's 19. I hit.
To be fair, it did hit, and then it missed. If it wouldn't have hit first, he couldn't have cast the spell, and then missed.
First one goes wide, while the other guy's like, I won't miss. Look, directly on target. Pink!
It's like, it gets to like right here, then shifts over a foot and a half and flies by.
Good effort, but no dice.
Let's try a stack. Go. Yep, that hits.
Yep.
Are you sure?
Yeah. $16 damage.
And it
It's
spins
fine.
around on the webs that it's behind and plummets downwards, smashing through webs below as it goes.
So the let's negotiate fell on deaf ears.
Yeah.
Can we not? Oh.
Gonna say parlay, but, well, he's gone.
And I turn around and fly back to the boat.
Hey man, you can move full motion and still attack.
Nick?
Is his body just gone? Just
It's plummeting downward. You can try and...
No, he'll definitely fall. I was wondering if it just hit webs and got caught up. If not, then...
Yeah, it's breaking through web. It's heavy enough that it seems to be breaking through things as it falls.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fly back. Putter, 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 putter. Versus boss.
You're definitely noticing something's going on there, Austin.
My turn? Mm-hmm. How far away those drow?
Probably 20 feet.
What are they standing on?
Seems to be some sort of platform, grease.
The correct answer was grease. They're standing on grease. That's the correct answer.
Right?
They're standing on grease.
And that essentially makes it where something happens or they fall?
Yes.
Prone?
Deck save.
Yes, they must make dexterity saves.
They choose not to. They drop prone.
That's what happens. They fall down.
Yeah.
They can shoot from prone.
Yeah.
No, as they're now laying on their stomachs firing crossbows.
Yeah. Otherwise, the attacker has disadvantage. Yep.
Disadvantage on melee or disadvantage on all?
Advantage on melee, disadvantage if you're ranged. They have disadvantage, just essentially where they are, but...
Okay.
Yep.
So, the biggest important thing is they have a disadvantage on attacks.
Yep.
They fall prone.
They drop prone.
They fell. They fell. This is something I did to them.
Yes, they didn't have a choice, but no, they went with it and they dropped prone. They now don't have the option to get up.
They didn't drop until they failed to save.
They opted against it.
they
They just went with it. Is my point. They're like, we're probably going to go down. Go down. Go down. Rather than swivel around and possibly fall off, we're just going to lean our fall into falling onto our platform.
Because the dangerous thing about looking at just little platforms hanging over nothing, you always want to fall towards the platform, not away.
Anyways, with a couple of bolts flying off, they miss.
Fly over to them.
Yeah, you're gonna probably notice them. Yeah.
No, I fly over to them.
100 feet from...
50.
Yeah, 100 feet from rider to platform is what I'm asking.
The rider was like 60 feet, man.
Yeah, 60 back, 50 out, 50... yeah, sure.
Yeah, stab.
Just floating over Grace, stabbing downwards.
No, I want that one. There we go. I want that natural 20.
Sneak attack also say if you crit. Or wait, how did you get advantage?
Because they're
prone.
Oh yeah, that'll do it. That'll also trigger the sneak attack.
$21.
Damage?
Yep.
Yep. Good.
Alright, next one. No, not that one. I don't like that dice. There we go, that's much better. I rolled a 19, so...
You still get the sneak attack.
No, one attack around. Turn.
Okay. You still meet the requirements for the sneak attack.
Yeah.
That's not the ability.
13 damage.
Doesn't look particularly happy. Nick?
I'm totally going to skill...
Putter, 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 putter.
I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you.
Hold on, I actually have an action. I'll turn on. Within 60 feet, are there any celestials, evil outsiders, basically, or undead? Demonic, infernal, something. I forget what that hat's called.
Paladin Super Sight.
60 feet in every direction.
Well, Divine Sense.
Yeah.
Celestial, Fiend, or Undead?
Fiend, yeah. Fiend.
Nope.
Well,
Awesome.
I barely ever get to use that.
Nick is over top of them, and they're not the easiest to hit now.
He's
With
over there.
Yeah.
I'm not going to target. It's prone. I have to get disadvantage on the attack.
Yeah, it's my sweet.
Just saying. Hand crossbows. I can use those one-handed.
Yeah, I don't really have much to do.
Unless we're playing Baldur's Gate and they all turn to dust.
I don't know. You could always command Ferret over to me and have it heal.
that would be 2 turns.
Oh.
Like I said, I can't. I can command. I can make the thing go to you, but it certainly can't cast a spell that way. If I wanted to do the spell right now, I'd just Healing Word.
Oh.
But I figure the combat's mostly over. I'm not going to waste my spells on crappy heals.
Okay.
I'll wait for the actual heals.
Mm-hmm.
Chill Touch.
Wasn't your disadvantage? Well, 6.
Off to a good start.
13. That's totally in the realm of possibility.
Yeah, 13. That's a plus 5. 5,
18.
Yeah, 18.
18 hits.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, there we go. See? Chill Touch. Yeah. Who says I can't hit with Chill Touch? I got a D8. I get 5 damage.
And they have this advantage, except that they already do. Or
He can't
he
regain
would.
health.
Wait, that's the thing with it?
Yeah.
Oh.
So one of the small bonuses you can't.
Well, I don't get a 20, but 24
Hits me.
Wait, no. 23. But still, hits you.
Yeah, he does not have the ability to arbitrarily increase his AC.
5 piercing damage, and you need a con save.
Con!
Paralyzed.
Hey, Nick, how close are you to me?
Well, I've moved 60. If there was 100 feet away, I can have 90 feet on my next turn.
No, do I get your bonus?
Oh,
No.
God, no. That's 10 feet, man.
Oh, I didn't know how far it was. I'm not a
close.
freaking paladin.
Gotta be pretty close.
Did I see the book?
What is it, at least? What did you roll?
I rolled an 11.
Okay.
You still have advantage.
I do?
He's still prone.
This is a poison.
Save.
Yeah,
Oh,
this is save.
sorry, I thought you were attacking it. My bad.
Yeah,
You
this
almost hit the DC.
Is, yeah, but
Oh.
this is the poison damage.
I do?
But poison damage, not the
Oh, yeah.
save.
Well,
You have to make a save.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
20, yeah, you've made the save.
Oh, no, wait. 19.
You made the save.
Okay.
You flexed out that poison.
Yeah, plus 5 con.
Plus, it's one of my
Trained ones.
But, after it is you.
Stabby stab.
Does it want to parlay?
No, Bob got hit by a crossbow. No parlay. This is his murder thing's regiment. Did I get hit by an arrow? Yes. Well, it dies.
Like, there are not a lot of things capable of hitting me.
In my defense, it shouldn't have hit me. Alright, well, I hit it.
Did you actually bother dealing
Didn't
its
you-
actual damage?
Yeah, 5 damage.
Oh, okay.
So I took 3. No, I took 2.
Yeah.
That's a 6.
Yeah.
Plus your 5.
6 or more, more than 6 damage, though?
Yeah.
Because, yeah, it's
Fantastic. Light crossbow.
Mm-hmm.
Bolts from both of them. I take them.
He begins looting to draw bodies.
What about the Drow village? You know, with, I'm assuming, huts on this platform?
You get 8 bolts.
From both of them?
That's all they had. These were some poor drow.
One of them.
On the other hand, some of them might be poison.
That's fine.
Yes, they are poisoned if you use them within the next hour.
Excellent.
Did I actually say that, or just you?
Just me.
Oh, okay. It's like, no, I'm not allowing you to have con save poisons popping about.
I'm not saying the letting you have the put things to sleep poison.
Saber suck! Oh, you fell off into the abyss.
The Spanish bears. What about weapons?
Yeah, you also you can get both of their hand crossbows.
No, do they have daggers or swords or darts?
Melee? No, they have nothing melee.
There's crossbows. So it's just these two dudes hanging out on the platform in the middle of the webs?
Yes.
What about monies?
On them?
I loot their bodies. Is there anything of value?
There's some not great quality, but serviceable chain shirt armor.
Hey! Metal armor.
Yeah. Could have shot the crap out of him.
Let's see. You essentially, as they're drifting down the river, you take time looting and looking through whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. You also find that sewn within one of their like almost like a lump along one of their legs, and it seems they've actually sewn in. You get a blue sapphire.
Ooh, I'll add it to my random list of crap.
And have Austin see if it's a magical blue sapphire or just money.
It's probably just money.
Probably just money, but
otherwise, I'm guessing you went back to the boat.
butter, yeah. Steer the boat into the side of the thing so we could search that platform, or if it's just
It
literally...
really is. Technically, you're there. It's essentially seems like a broken up bit of like a ship, like a sailing ship, that's just sort of been strung into the web here. And I guess technically you'd also find some old bedrolls and probably 4 or 5 days rations.
Yeah, that we can use. Rations.
I have enough food for a month and
It's
a
like
half.
the Wes and Drow eat the same things.
I think so.
You're capable of eating what they eat.
Salted jerky and stuff, yeah. The bigger thing would be, where would they get that stuff and
The question of what are we eating?
Yeah, you're not sure what
How
this
many
is
days?
made
How many days have we been down here?
from.
3 to 10.
How much rations have we gone through?
Let's go with 10.
Okay.
But after that, do you fly back to the boat?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Your guy, of course, is still cowering there.
10 rations, really?
I'm
like
keeping
a
track
lot.
of all the rations. Because I bought 120 days worth of rations.
Oh, I'm going to keep mine then.
As he had 10 days worth of rations.
No,
the food.
No, that was part of the expenses for the. That's why I have all the money.
Yeah, he bought things that were needed for the. That's why he kept feeling like you guys needed money for the trip. He's.
Yeah, we have 4 months worth of food.
Yeah, I'm good. I didn't take any damage.
Well, actually, no, we've got
So I'm sure the rest of you are fine.
like more than half.
Right.
I'm down 20-ish. 21.
I'm down 12.
So, do you wake up
Nobody's below half.
Koto?
Yeah, I go over to the Kuto, poke.
Oh, you
I
saved
reach down
us!
and I rip out the arrow.
Oh, you are so magnificently brave, sir. Isn't he wonderful?
He does not get hit a lot. That's good.
I'm super good at soaking damage.
Yeah, not soaking damage, which you are good at that too. You're good at soaking potential damage.
Things that could kill people.
Mm-hmm.
Safe. Okay. Shall we?
Oh, yes.
And he steers back again and back through down this thicker.
Okay, I got a stack in the center.
Were you standing there manning it continually? If you just let it go, it'll drift off again.
Yeah, I wouldn't be, until he wakes up and takes coat. Oh, and I'm piling this boat.
But eventually, the channel that goes through the web ends,
And darkness.
the river cascades downwards,
Not only darkness, another
landing in the
waterfall
darkness below.
Take that, spiders.
We attack the darkness.
This one being a very different, more free kind of waterfall than the other one that was like through a cave. This is just out into the open nothingness.
This is an actual waterfall versus, Disney's what?
Log flume.
Log flume? I wouldn't say log flume, but I didn't know if they had a different name for it.
Well, the ride is called Splash Mountain.
Splash Mountain,
It
yes.
is a log flume ride.
Yes.
It is amazing. Zippity doodle.
And
So what?
was that right? Does that one have? Is that the one with the banjos?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well,
Oh my.
well, last time I brought it up, you were mad at me because I was raising my hand to make the joke.
Anyways, so you really?
If you had ignored it, no one would have noticed.
I know they wouldn't have, but I noticed.
It's your fault this time.
You kick him or make a noise.
He made a noise. You
And I'm
went,
like,
Tisk.
yeah. Can't help it. Get rid of
if it makes you
dead
feel better,
monsters.
neither can I.
Little bit, actually. Yeah, a little bit.
We will eventually fight something on solid ground that would throw an elephant at us, and I promise.
Eventually, right?
Let's see.
I was
be
just
awesome.
the elephant on the platform. I was thinking about it. I was like, I bet I didn't know what the fuck was throw up an elephant.
There's going to be a final boss. The elephant's for that. I traded a magical sword to fight a final boss with an elephant.
Please stop trying to sacrifice the elephant at everything that comes up on the river.
You're literally going through a ride here as enemies fight you and you carry on. You're on a ride right now. I'm taking you where you need to go. These are your challenges on your way there. In case you haven't figured out the progression of the story.
We're on the plot boat.
Yeah, the plot.
The USS plot boat.
Really,
We've been on a boat or a plot boat almost the entire time.
If I cast a cure spell from this staff, does it give my bonuses?
Skyrim, this is not.
Like my life domain bonus to healing?
You can check out what your life domain bonus to healing specifically says, because you're casting it, so there's a decent chance it probably would. Yeah.
When I cast a healing spells.
Can I have healing then? Otherwise, I have to sleep.
Well, first off, right now, at this point, you splash down and from the darkness, and at this point, you've been used to the darkness for a long time, because even in
that last one
the
just
demon
had
web,
glowing webs.
that was that luminescent light of the web that just sort of shined off of the light that Austin carries around with him.
Yeah, it says whenever I use a spell, a first level or higher. Whenever I use a spell.
That's
And does it say whatever you cast, whatever spell?
Cast, it's Cure Wounds with 1 charge per spell level.
Yeah, so close enough. Whatever. Might as well. It's not going to break anything.
To cast one of the
It's not going to break anything if I let you heal a little extra.
4 or 5. That's
4.
how it starts.
Yeah?
That's how it starts.
Yeah, oh well.
And if it gets out,
Is the mask
stop
cure
it.
just more people, or?
Yeah.
But with blinking, as you emerge, just almost this time suddenly from the darkness, with a gleaming blue sky above,
Yeah, 6 creatures.
and feeling very enclosed, as you are between 2 immensely tall cliffs that appear to be made from some like what can only look like deep red glass that's broken.
Oh,
That's
I was gonna say
that
Grand
obsidian kind of broken kind of glass look. That's almost like a bit of a translucent, like some light is passing
It's
through
opaque.
it. No, it'd be translucent. Opaque is you
Solid.
can't see through it.
Well, a milk jug's opaque.
Some of them are, some of them aren't.
Milk jugs are often translucent.
Yeah. But some of them are
Yeah.
opaque white to keep light from getting in.
On the other hand, if we're going between the differences between transparent and translucent, transparent is you can see through the object. Transparent or translucent,
Translucent is
light
only
goes
some
through.
light passes through.
Yeah.
So it is translucent. Like you can't see through it. But light is permeating through it. Like you can see that it's like a thick layer of this glass.
So definitely translucent is the word we all agree on here.
So like a milk jug.
Yeah.
But yes, sure. But not opaque.
Yes, but not opaque.
But yeah, very much confined. This is a bit of a narrow sort of like you can't reach both sides, but almost kind of.
You should totally put on your robe. Just to have it ready to throw a giant ladder in the
I
middle
don't know
of
if the rope can throw over my other stuff.
Sure it can. It's magical.
But yeah,
I'm
you're-
wearing splint mail.
the dark, murky 6 below, blue sky above, red cliffs on the side. This is the most vibrant.
I think the jungle.
The jungle was greens, and you could barely see the sky because it was so overgrown in most areas. I mean, it was basically
just
sky passing through. This is very much clear, like black meets red meets blue meets,
So the jungle didn't have any flowers or anything of color.
No, it was mostly it was the death bells. It was a jungle that was trying to eat.
Anyways, knowledge religion, or would it be knowledge arcane for planes?
Let's go with arcane here.
Traditionally, it'd be arcane, yeah.
Or engineering.
13.
13. Easy to moderate.
This is the first
You
plane
don't.
of these I've been interested in.
Other than I'm just gonna because I bothered to name it. This would be the glass cliffs. you don't recall too much about it.
That was a bother to name it the Glass Cliffs.
Versus this red area, I named
to be
it
fair,
something.
this is the only of the places you've been to so far that wasn't like an official place that I made. This is one that I made. So I actually all the other ones I had the names written down. So I was like, might as well write a name down for this place. But yeah, you don't recall much about it. It didn't seem to. It was more of list of known planes in the abyss rather than one of any great significance.
So it doesn't give me its normal innocence.
To your knowledge, there was no specific demon lord that ruled over the place. There was no.
So we've had Thanatos and Loth. Was there a demon lord in the jungle?
Yeah. Forget his name, but it's the one that a lot of the material plane gnolls worship.
Ah.
See, those gnolls should have come with us.
They did not worship him.
Oh.
Quite specifically, they worshipped the original Gnoll god that Demon Lord sort of threw out and threw into Pandemonium.
So
Really,
so
it didn't
there's
seem
a
to be helping them very much.
No.
eh.
Hey, that one lived.
So there's a glitter gold faction of gnolls somewhere in the world.
But anyways, as you go down this river, after a bit, you see a deep cavern broken out of the cliff face near the water level, off to one side, and it seems decorated, like it's like a cave that goes in, and around the edges, it's decorated with bones and skulls of various creatures and people. But you can't necessarily see if there's anything back within it.
Ask the fish if there's any way for us to, like, get on the sides or stop so we can sleep before we go into what appears to be a death cave.
Hey, can you weigh anchor so we can sleep? It's a yes or no question.
I don't have an anchor.
Can you stop the boat without an anchor?
Nah, not if we can't get it. No?
How wide is this area?
A little wider than our arm lengths.
Yeah.
So, ladder width, at least.
Yeah,
And
I
we
think
could-
of that. It's like use the ladder to wedge the boat.
Just based on the way that the sides are, you'd probably be able to stop yourself for maybe 10 minutes. But it would eventually, unless you're like actively standing there holding it against the other side.
No, the ladder's 4 feet long. So if we wedge it, the ladder will get stuck because we're getting pulled. So the weight of the boat is holding the ladder to the walls, which is stopping us.
And eventually the ladder breaks.
Hold on.
It's a solid wood ladder.
Can we just use a rope and tie off to the wall?
But more specifically,
Because we have climbing gear. I have a grappling hook.
You got Petons?
and that's what I'm looking to see. Barrel, musket, tinderbox, torches, rations, and washing. Nope, Explorer's Pack doesn't have the patents. It is...
Someone has climbing gear.
Did anyone take a Dungeoneering pack?
A little bit later, you
bigger
see
point
another of these caves again.
Oh, you're passing by them?
Yeah.
Okay, so we don't
Ultimately, yeah. At this point, you're making decisions, and you've drifted by. The current just wants to keep drawing you further.
That's the point.
You pretty much have to
Put
get
that
off
ladder in there. It'll be solid.
Or at least enough to-
you would need at this point, probably this one maybe on the other side. You would need something on both sides.
So, can I wear this over my armor? The robe of useful items?
What kind of armor do you have?
I have scale mail. Split mail.
Split mail.
It's a medium, heavy armor.
Heavy armor.
The robes, they're flowy and go over everything.
Well, that's the
It's
question.
magic robes, sure.
Magic robes that don't require... Hey, once again, I got another magic item that does not require attunement.
Or a slot.
I'm just loaded.
Well, that totally
It
takes
does
up the
look
chest
cumbersome.
slot.
What?
That totally takes the chest slot.
What chest slot?
The claw.
We don't have
in
magic item by slot.
third edition, there was
This isn't
different
third
slots.
edition.
But we reference it a lot because it's what we're used to.
No, it's not.
Oh, yeah.
That's an archaic
Vic,
edition.
take a
that
look at this blue
we've left
sapphire,
behind.
see if it's worth anything, or
I need
what it
10
is.
minutes.
We have that.
And no, you don't. You have
I
a...
take magic one a day.
Yeah.
Bing. Not magic?
Mundane.
It's mundane now.
Yeah.
No, the bigger point is I need to use healing spells.
You see another and more of these caves. As
You
usual.
took less damage than him?
I took 12.
Yeah, then I'll get you a level 1.
But you can't see if anyone or anything is inside of them.
That's a 2 plus 3.
Send your lights forward.
What?
Your lights. Send them into the cave.
They can only extend about
25
feet.
You're not going to pass. You pass by the caves pretty quick, anyways. It would just let you see a little bit more. And again, no, you don't necessarily see anything. They do seem to go kind of deep, and
because of how far away they're allowed to get, we might get light up to 25 feet.
Yeah, which might be enough to maybe stop a surprise round.
But
2 plus, yeah, it's 2 plus my wisdom.
but again, you pass through, and
Plus
at
one.
a certain point, you pass. You're healing him.
Yes. That's 4, 5, 6, 7 health.
7 health. And you pass between 2 caves, one on either side, when without warning, and
Let's get
perhaps you even seem to think that it's
21, yeah.
that it's coming out
6.
almost that it was unable to be seen. It was invisible, and as it's leaping
No,
between the
6,
2
so
caves,
20.
this
20,
hulking orangutan that jumps
24,
from one the cave to your left to the
More
cave
than
on your
enough,
right,
yeah.
right at the boat, grabbing
and then the other one was for him.
Nick as it goes. This hulking orangutan leaps between the caves, grabbing you and pulling you out of the boat and into the cave on the other side, where from invisibility hulks another of these large orangutan creatures.
How many arms they got?
2.
Okay.
And
There's a very common D&D ape monster with
Go
4
arms.
arms. Yeah.
So that was 3
Good
levels
luck,
for
use
you.
your broom.
That's 2 levels for you.
but yeah, obviously the
3.
the
To fill
Kurt
off the
wants
rest
to
of your health.
continue taking the boat down.
That's 5 charges down.
So,
Oh, we leave 5 in the staff. Now everyone's back to being up field. No damage, all around.
Back.
Working my job. Oh, that seems very intimidating.
And they have your hair color.
and my in-game hair color.
But essentially, you're now out in this cave as they're about to pass beyond the reach of it here in the boat, and you're sort of it grabbed you, but you got sort of let go. It was pulling you out with its leaping across the river, and we'll start with initiative.
Did the monkeys roll initiatives?
20.
19.
3. 3's not 1.
3 is indeed not 1.
Would you like to do anything as a reaction to what just happened?
Broom.
Okay. Blow it
That's
out. Get flying.
Fly over there.
Yeah. Nick.
Pull out a slashing weapon.
You're just getting carried away. I think the sword.
Yes. The one that grabbed me.
Okay.
Haven't recharged that yet.
Oh, and I also get angry.
We're still slacking on resources.
Mm-hmm.
You're not getting attacked?
You just got flying.
Oh, it's an
It's an action to get to start flying. So you have to pull out broom, start flying, and then you can move. But yeah, I guess yes, you would. Yeah.
Anyways,
Right next to him. Hi!
normal attack
Okay.
versus the one that grabbed me. So, 17 plus 6. 23?
Hits.
Nope. 14 damage.
Okay.
11?
It's a hit.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Okay.
And that's it for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Peace. And you flew up right up next one. All right, so we have one for each of you, and I'll just say at the beginning, both of them are choosing to behave in a very reckless manner.
Yay!
Attack rolls against them have advantage.
Sweet. Auto sneak attack. And me willing to power attack.
All right. One of them attempts first to bite you.
Mm-hmm.
No. And then it attempts a couple times to punch you. That's 20-something.
Okay.
And that's more than that. So 2 punches hit. 9 damage and 8 damage. Bludgeoning. Bang, bang. The one that was attacking you first again attempts to bite. Yeah. 26.
Yeah, that hits.
13 piercing. Then it attempts to punch. 17 or less. So just about.
6 damage.
And after they have behaved in such a reckless manner, Austin, would you like to do something?
Grease!
Damn!
After this turn, you pretty much won't be able to see them if you stay in the boat.
After this turn?
But you get pretty much 1 turn to see them. If you lay down grease, you do not see a way that you could lay down grease on both of them without also getting neck.
Am I still within 30 feet of these guys?
Yes.
30 feet? Alright, first thing that happens, level 4 aid.
Okay.
I dropped aid at level 4.
What does that do?
Gives us 15 max HP and 16
Yeah,
current HP.
Your HP increases by 15. Just...
Anything else in this turn?
that's my action. As a bonus action, so it's our boat, and he flew over and he got dragged over.
Yeah.
But how big is the gap between the boat and?
I
guess there's solid ground in the cave.
Yeah, in the cave is solid ground. It's probably 2 feet, and the edge is maybe, if you're standing up in the boat, it's going to be almost 2 to chest high. Yeah, it's only like 2 feet over, but it's...
Then I have a ferret go over to him.
Okay.
Well, it's still can.
Okay. And can you see through the ferret senses?
Yes.
So essentially you can sit in the boat, and you're now playing as the ferret. You're the ferret, and you cast your spells.
Yes, as long as they're touch range.
Yep, okay.
I can only cast my touch range spells through the ferret.
Is Shocking Grass 1 or 0?
Huh?
0.
Anyways, that's
It's
it
a
for you, though,
cantrip.
right?
It's a cantrip.
Right, it for you?
I can still use a bonus spell, so I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Why can you use a bonus spell?
Bonus action.
Wasn't that your bonus
yeah.
action?
Yeah, commanding a ferret.
Yeah.
Well, then I can't use it.
But you can see through the ferret and summon it over there.
As long as I'm still within 60 feet.
Yes. You remembered the advantage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 15 HP, command ferret.
16?
Hits.
Let's see, how does commanding a ferret work? What can I tell it to do?
You also get sneak
13.
attack.
Yeah, but I'm going to save that. I'm going to save for my second attack so that if I crit, I want to use a sneak attack then more than now.
He's just going to trust that he's going to hit. Well, I guess that's a gamble you can take.
Well, still.
Yeah, I hit it. And 11.
Yeah, no, I don't have to command the familiar. It just acts independently.
20 damage.
But listen to my commands. So I guess we'll take bonus action to command it.
Yeah, it attacks essentially just after, just a portion of it. There's 20 damage. And that's it for you?
Yep.
Hit.
Power attack. 18.
Hit.
I feel like Reckless is way more advantage for us than them.
Not when they have 3 attacks.
Maybe. Looking at these ACs over here.
22 damage.
Yeah, but in other words, they're more likely to hit anyways, whereas they need the advantage in order to hit them at all.
Yeah.
So the advantage is actually less benefit for them than it is for the guys that otherwise probably wouldn't hit.
11 to hit.
Miss.
Okay.
And that's it for you?
Yeah.
their turn, they choose to behave recklessly. He tries to punch you. Well, that might,
So 17?
19.
19 will do it.
Yeah. Alright. So. That is 8 bludgeoning. He attempts to bite you. 20-something. 15 piercing damage, and he attempts to punch you again. Yeah.
That was 8 plus 15 so far?
23.
And that's another... Oh, conveniently, 10.
10 to hit? Or 10 to hit?
No, yeah, it was 20-some odd, so yeah, 10 damage.
3.
Yours. Misses with its bite. But it's angry. It's going to punch you. 23.
That hits.
Does 12 bludgeoning. And 17 does not hit.
Another
So-
6 damage. I only have,
on the other hand...
I only have 3 more health until I'm into my actual health.
You're in not a best spot there.
That's okay, you've got a ferret on your shoulder.
No, it's at the ground.
But it's close enough to
But
be a
it
heal
is
bot.
Austin's turn.
That's you, and that's what he's doing in the boat. He's just sitting back, relaxing.
With his spellbook.
yeah, with
This
the spell
was
book.
his spellbook and eyes closed.
Well, it's an action to see through the senses. I'm communicating telepathically. I'm communicating telepathically. I'm basically going, this spell's coming your way, throw it at this thing. Use your own judgment, ferret. I believe in you. I'm going to go ahead and use... I'm going to use Touch Spell Warning Bond on our paladin here.
Alright.
Am I still within 60 feet?
Yes.
Well, I can see the cave mouth, right? Where I am?
Yes, you can't see any of them. They're too deep in, but yeah, you can see where the opening is, yeah.
Can I command my spiritual weapon to attack around a corner I can't see things?
No.
No? Alright. I'll save my bonus action. Whatever. Warding Bond. Level 2 spell. Boom. You now have +1 AC, +1 saves, and resistance to all damage.
It's that last bit that's really gonna...
Well, Vic takes the damage, don't he?
We take the same damage now.
Its resistance insofar...
It's shield other.
Odds will get
that all you do
truncated, but...
Is that all you do on your turn?
Excuse me.
You took damage, right?
Bunches. Oodles.
I wonder if I can use...
He took most of his health and damage.
Healing word at a higher level. Just shout that out at you guys. I believe in you! Yeah. Healing word. 60 feet. 1 bonus action.
Does it say insight or...
No. Creature of your... Oh yeah, I can see within range.
Yeah.
You can technically see him, and it is within range.
I can see it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You can see through the ferret's senses,
That's
correct?
an action to do so.
It's an action to see through the ferret's senses, so I'm not looking through the ferret's eyes. I would have to be able to see
okay.
it from the boat.
No. I thought you would taken that... Okay.
Nope, it takes
No.
an action to do that. Let's see, that's... Can't do any of those.
Do you have any touch healing spells you can make the ferret cast?
I use Warning Bond instead.
Mm-hmm.
I can use heals later. Yeah, that's it. I got a bonus action, but I just kind of sit on it.
Stabby stab.
I try and,
Stabberson.
Try and express that we should try and slow the boat down.
10 damage. 11 damage.
Bonus action, I can pull something out, right? I pull out the broom. I can't use it until I have free action, but it's ready.
18.
Damage again?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll test Warning Bond, see if I'm too fragile to be taking half your damage.
Okay. Nick?
Okay, and bonus action, Shield of Faith. Swing.
No, you have spells, right?
Yeah.
I forget you have actual spells.
Yep. It's my last one, but I need 2 more AC to bring my total up to 21. No, I still have more of those.
19, 19, 21.
Power attack. 12?
Miss.
Oh. Miss.
Okay. That's it for you?
Yep, that was all 3 of my actions.
Bang.
Bing, bang, zoom. Straight to the moon.
20?
Nope.
Yeah. Bang.
So that's
26.
Was that a crit?
No, that was 19.
Oh, okay.
Close.
Oh. So that's all 16.
Let's see. The fist is going to be
Yeah, I have to.
6 bludgeoning damage, and then bite.
So we both take 3 bludgeoning.
3.
26 again.
Oh, we're splitting this damage.
11 piercing from its bite.
5.
And against you. On the odds, you're shaving off numbers.
Yep.
Numbers just disappear.
All of a sudden, my argument has a valid point, doesn't it?
It very
17's
specifically
bite
says
misses, punches you a couple times. You said it needed 16. Of those 4 dice for its punches, 3 of them were 15s. Let me make sure that doesn't. 15 plus 7 is 22, right? Okay, so both of the... Yes.
I mathed wrong.
All 3
So I
of
get
those
for
hit.
trusting his math about what's going to hit him.
That-
You were this close. You almost convinced me.
I didn't mean to convince you. I just missed math.
Does the 26 hit? No.
I haven't missed math
11
in all game. Why are
bludgeoning.
you trusting my anything?
11 bludgeoning and 9 bludgeoning.
Yay, shaving numbers.
Yeah. Holy, can I just combine those into one?
Nope.
No. And then it's Austin's turn.
I get on my broom,
Okay.
and I have to fly closer.
Okay.
Warding Bond has a range on it.
Well, yeah, you can just hover out there now, but...
No reason not to.
Yeah.
No reason to just hover outside the cave and not to see you.
As the coach told us.
The problem is, I'm totally maybe gonna go down. Ah, crap.
What?
Why?
I have to make a bunch of DCs.
Why?
Well, that was a DC 10, so... Because Shield of Faith is a freaking concentration.
Yeah, so you have to make saves
10.
to keep it up.
Is it plus anything for concentration?
Intelligence.
Probably plus your casting
That's just,
modifier.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Then plus 2. So, I'm still casting for those 2 that hit me.
And that was all you could do was pretty much get over there, right?
Equals 10 or half the damage you take, whichever is higher.
10 for both of those.
You make 7 second throws, and they get damage from multiple areas.
Austin, that was all you could do, right? Are you done with your turn?
That's true. Let's see. You make Constitution saving throws to maintain concentration. So it might be higher for you.
No. Also 2.
Do you do anything other than fly over there, or is that all you can do?
You can see us now.
Yeah, I can see.
And have
But he
bonus
used his
skills.
action to fly.
Yes.
Yeah, but he has
if
bonus
he has a
skills.
bonus action.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have a
yeah.
bonus action.
I can't do anything with my bonus actions.
I got plenty of things I can do with my bonus actions. Channel
What?
abilities and action.
You can move.
Oh, is that how I do that?
Yeah, no. That is the perk of yours. You do nothing else with your bonus actions. Might as well use them for these. If you choose to move around.
Oh.
Yeah, it's free moves. You can disengage, walk around.
Brutal.
I never used them for that.
Well, you just got it this session, so you're just not used to it.
So both of you taking damage?
Oh.
Him, not so much. I have 20 health left.
Yeah, he has enough. He has little enough health that I can actually deal it in a turn pretty easily, like I have.
With Lucky. And you took some damage too?
I am down 6 health total.
Well, shoot, we all took damage.
I burned through your temp HP, so I'm down 6
15.
health. Yeah.
Well, remember, that can still be healed.
That wasn't 10. That's a bigger max.
15 extra health for the next 8 hours.
So, how much are you down? So, 6 plus 15, so you're down 21?
Mm-hmm. It's almost nothing.
I'm going to drop a level 3 Prayer of Healing.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, no, I can't use
Because
bonus action.
the 15 puts me in the
I can
hundreds.
use Healing Word.
Yeah.
Bonus
Just
action.
target him. He's the one that's getting hit and
Whoa,
almost
whoa,
dead.
whoa! Don't tell me what to do.
I have 100.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
My max.
What are you going to do, Austin?
With
I'm
your,
going to use Healing Word. I'm going to call it.
but don't tell him what
Not
to
because
do.
you told me to.
No, not because I told you. I told you to because I read your mind. I'm just saying. I'm all up in your head.
I'm still going to use a 3rd level spell to do it, though.
That must be uncomfortable for you.
Which is 3d4 plus 7.
More than likely an action.
3. 5.
2. Come on, 1. Come on, 1. Yes!
5, 6, 7. So 13 health.
I mean, it would have been nice to heal him more, but that just made me happy.
Yeah. The OCD in me was really glad that's how
As an action.
You got that? 13?
Yeah.
Alright, that's it for you. Bob's turn.
That was. I got over, so I'm at the cave mouth. I can see him, and I'm at
Did it reckless?
bonus action.
Yes.
That's all I got.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17?
Hit.
Yay! Are you guys at least fighting?
10
the same
damage. 11 damage.
I think we're
No, they're not, but his is gone.
Alright, let's stab next. So yeah, I rolled an 18. $13.
Damage.
Mm-hmm.
And that was it for you?
Mm-hmm.
Moves over to next turn.
You shoot yourself in the face.
Well, we got lay on hands.
He lays hands on himself.
Way to be lazy.
Yep, and that puts me up 35 health.
Alright.
Almost fine. Nice.
And that's it for you, right?
Just saying.
Yeah, it's like none of you look particularly bonus action-y.
I only have a max of 104 right now.
Yeah, I'm done after 35 health. So I'll
Thanks!
68.
Hey, man.
Again, he behaves recklessly.
So he keeps attacking Nick.
Yes.
Well, he's reckless.
Yeah. 21?
Neat.
Okay. Let's see. So he bites as 10 piercing damage.
5 piercing damage.
Let's see, that misses with one fist.
Hold on, what was that last
Misses
one?
the others.
10.
My
No,
AC...
his shield broke.
Yeah.
It missed.
No,
it missed
your
your
AC
normal.
was at 22.
From what?
Because you get a +1 from you, AC from you.
That's
Yeah.
for 21.
Yeah.
His AC is 18 normally.
18, 19, 20, 21.
He's only
Shield
plus
Faith
30.
is only 2.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, no.
Neither of those were
neither
20s.
of those made your 18.
Oh, okay.
Load the concentration low enough.
Mm-hmm.
I think the highest
I
I got
need
on that was a
base.
16. But otherwise, as the other
DC should totally just be damage taken.
Well, half damage
Barlugura
taken, or 10.
is down. It goes to Austin's turn.
My turn.
Only one remaining.
I'm there.
Barlugura. Barlugura.
I go back to the first plan. Prayer of Healing.
Really?
That's a
He's
3rd level spell.
almost dead, and we're a lot healthier than we were previous, but
How much? You got a bunch of damage, right? Still,
Well.
you only healed 34,
yeah.
35.
I'm only down 15
Oh.
from my extra max. If my health reverted right this second, I would be at full.
I'm down 6.
But I guess we don't need the full prayer.
Yeah, it's like, I think we're actually healed up a lot. Dropping 35 in a heal is big.
At the same time, it's getting rid of half of the damage output of their team.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have found that useful literally this whole game.
What?
Getting rid of half the damage output done by the enemy team.
That's awesome.
Well, whatever. Warning bound's still on. I'm gonna shoot it with Chill Touch. Hiya! +5.
Natural 20.
You get double roll.
I get to roll again, advantage.
The worst thing that could happen is you burn another crit.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to risk my D8 running out. I get 2 D8s. So 2 damage. Aha!
1!
Yeah! 3 damage!
Way to validate my belief system.
And crit! 3 damage.
Does it add anything to it?
No!
No. I prevent it from healing.
It can have vampire touch us.
Yeah. Awesome.
So, it prevents healing and disadvantages undead.
Yes.
And it would then, I believe, be boss turn, yes?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Get reckless.
Yep.
I'm so good at this damage thing.
So, 16, over 20.
Okay, yeah.
7. And 13.
13 damage?
Yeah. At least I didn't crit. That would have been obnoxious. Plus another 10.
Okay.
You go down.
It goes invisible for a moment as it returns to visibility as it's crumbling to the ground, sort of choking, dead. Sucks to be you.
Kick the body a little, see if it
tried
has
to
anything on it.
invisibility away.
Yeah. It was at the point where it's like, I'm gonna go invisible and get out of here, and it died. So, generally you do find various trinkets of bone of various creatures that it seems to have almost neatly, gathered together as.
Could I find approximately 25 gold worth of bones and sticks?
Yes.
You now have bone augury tools!
Yes, you can.
Awesome.
Especially if you look more around the mouth of this cave where it is.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Is there
gross, but
stuff?
I'm going to grate those augury tools.
Yeah, no, other than the, nothing that you find to be of actual value.
After combat assumably ends, I do check and see if there are any fiends, celestials, or undead around.
You can only use it
After
a amount of
combat?
times.
Yeah.
No, not. I'm guessing it doesn't count ones that have already departed this world.
No, it's just, these guys were invisible, I might as well scan and make sure there aren't any other invisible ones.
Within 60 feet? Nope.
Okay.
Here, here's a book.
Can you get him to bring the boat over here so we can tie it up and go to sleep?
No, he can't do that. We
No,
have
we
to fly.
can't. Yeah, you have to go to him.
Theoretically, we may be able to rope the boat and drag it back if you fly over there and tie it off.
No, he can't.
I would also like to point out, just judging by, I'm guessing you put up some lights, and the back of this cave seems to open up into a larger network of caves.
Okay, yeah, let's just leave.
Well, we've been sleeping on the boat for like a week.
Yeah.
The boat's not too uncomfortable.
25 gold. I basically need bones with 25 gold, and then I have to specially mark them to make them augury bones.
So, we know what you're doing for the next...
The Allfather says so. Clean these up with magic, because I have tons of
So
magic.
you
for those purposes.
fairly quickly fly back down the river until you reach the boat. It's drifted a fair distance, but of course you have your little magic brooms. You're able to. Even you can go faster on your broom than it is going when he's not trying to go very quickly on it.
Alrighty.
And
Him
at this
too,
point,
he's over half the weight.
okay.
Yeah. You need to both go to Somo.
Yeah, I'm done with that one.
You're the one that he cares most about, anyway. But
I use my divine powers to go faster.
of course,
Your divine powers of not wearing heavy armor.
yes.
Yeah, I can take more damage than you, and without armor.
But you do reach the boat, and a good thing too. You
Are
reach
about to hit the next...
just a short time before the river turns, splashing up against the side as the cliff sort of face ends, and it turns to the right into a cave and flows into a dark cave. Your light extinguished into darkness.
That was a very short plane.
Yeah.
We were in the plane of webs for days. That one we were in and out in like an hour and a half.
Yes.
Very tiny.
How is this
one.
dude gonna get home?
I'm almost sure the river loops back around.
Oh, yeah, eventually the river will be somewhere else. It is flowing through the abyss. There is infinite abyss.
Yeah, eventually it'll get back to the headwaters, because that's how this world works.
Magic.
Yes, yes, this is magic. You're right, Bob. This is magic. But you flow into darkness and out into shadow.
So, same thing.
Talking about magic, you channel a spirit animal in order to get tough.
That's not magic.
That is literally what you're doing. You are summoning the spirits of, animals to make yourself stronger and tougher.
Yeah,
That's it.
but that's not magic.
Yeah.
You can also talk to animals.
I've never done that.
As far as I'm concerned, I don't have the capability.
The dark area that you flow out into is what at first at least seems to be a prison. The river flowing between bars on either end, but
When you said that, I just thought of a bar.
I said prison first.
People just hanging out drinking. I like this place.
Hey, there's some bars that kind of feel like prisons.
But
I'm an institution.
but beyond the bars is darkness on the other side of them, or that is, as I said, what it looks like at first. But you look a little bit. You slow down a minute, maybe, and you realize that it's not bars. It's simply walls made of some dark steel that has been almost disintegrated into this bar-like shape. Some neatly carved, others jagged by large claws that have been ran through them.
Hey, we know a demon that does that.
Do you?
Yeah.
We know of something that has long claws that rip through everything.
And what would that be?
That's the thing.
That thing we're chasing. This seems like we may be in the right place. This is...
I foresee an elephant in our future.
Let's talk about the elephant in the room.
It's not here yet.
And the darkness beyond the bars seems as though within it the shadows are moving.
Yeah.
Yes, you do in fact believe that you have reached the layer you've
just
been...
randomly sailing through the abyss. We'll find it within a week and a half. The infinite layers of the abyss that you can wander for lifetimes. Oh yeah, we made good time.
It's almost as if someone was...
The Force Walker has truly blessed us. I said it first. I said it first. Screw you all.
Someone's guided you, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a fish dude.
And by virtue of transference, it means the mighty Bob has led us here.
Ergo, Force Walker.
And the Force Walker underneath the Allfather, so ergo, the Allfather.
No, he's not underneath the Allfather. That's just something you keep saying.
It's a chain of command.
It's not a chain of command.
It's a chain of command.
The only chain of command is this
the
place I'm going to
Allfather.
get a chain and beat you with it until you realize who's in command.
Fishman, you, the Force Walker, our god.
Yeah, you want to enter the session right now.
Yeah, that's the goal. Anyways, yeah, so you've reached the plane you've been looking for, and that is where we will return next time. Have a good day. Bye.